Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. Impulse control for decision making. In a world with constant distractions and rapid-fire decisions, mastering impulse control for decision making becomes paramount. Knee-jerk reactions often reign supreme, but understanding and harnessing the power of impulse control becomes not just a skill, but a vital tool for steering the course of our lives. You probably know by now that I offer no promises of quick fixes or easy solutions. Instead, I help you understand some of the why behind what you do and offer strategies to improve your life. Impulse control is the ability to resist immediate urges, temptations, or reactions in favor of longer-term goals or more rational choices. Why is this skill so pivotal in the realm of decision making? Consider this. Our lives are a continuous series of decisions, from the mundane, like what to eat for breakfast, to the life-altering, such as career choices or relationships. Each decision carries a consequence, leading us down a unique path. In this world, without impulse control, decisions are made solely in the heat of the moment, without any reflection. Immediate desires and emotions take the driver's seat, while rationality and long-term consequences are relegated to the back. The result? A roller coaster of erratic choices, often regrettable in hindsight. Some of you are already living this life. Impulse control acts as the stabilizing force of decision making. It provides the essential pause needed to evaluate the options, consider the consequences, and align our choices with our long-term objectives. Without it, our decisions waver aimlessly. The psychology behind impulse control and its impact on decision making. While we won't dive too deeply into the intricate neuroscience behind impulse control, understanding the basics can shed light on why impulse control is such a critical factor in decision making. Our brains are complex organs, but they aren't immune to the sway of impulses. When confronted with a tempting choice or a moment of stress, it's the instinctual part of our brain that often leap into action. These primal responses are quick, automatic, and driven by the pursuit of immediate rewards or avoidance of discomfort. However, when it comes to thoughtful decision-making, there's a need for balance. That's where the prefrontal cortex, often regarded as the brain's control center, comes into play. This region of the brain is responsible for executive functions like planning, reasoning, and impulse control. The prefrontal cortex is the voice of reason in our decision-making process. It enables us to pause, assess the situation, and weigh the potential outcomes before we act. When impulse control is strong, this control center has the chance to guide our choices towards those that align with our long-term goals and values. Your ability to resist the allure of immediate gratification and stay committed to your long-term objectives hinges on your capacity to engage your prefrontal cortex effectively. Overcoming challenges. Now that you understand the significance of impulse control and decision making, I want to acknowledge that mastering this skill, just like all the skills I talk about, isn't a walk in the park. It definitely presents its share of challenges. However, it's these challenges that can lead to personal growth and increased self-awareness. Impulse control can be demanding because it requires us to swim against the current of our natural inclinations. Our brains are wired for quick, instinctual reactions, making it a continuous battle to override these impulses with thoughtful choices. Recognizing this inherent struggle is the first step in the process. Identifying common obstacles. Common obstacles that people encounter when working on impulse control include stress, fatigue, peer pressure, and the allure of instant gratification. When we talk about instant gratification, we're talking about that dopamine hit that makes your brain happy. Each of these factors can test our resolve and lure us into making impulsive decisions. Embracing setbacks. It's important to remember that setbacks are a natural part of the process. You may find yourself succumbing to impulses occasionally, and that's okay. The journey toward mastering impulse control isn't linear. Instead of dwelling on these moments, use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Don't forget your growth mindset. Analyze what triggered the impulsive response and strategize how to handle similar situations better in the future. The benefits of thoughtful decision-making. We've explored the relationship between impulse control and decision-making, and now it's time to look at the ripple effect that occurs when we master this skill. It's not an exaggeration to say that improving impulse control can lead to benefits across various areas of our lives. More thoughtful decision-making. First and foremost, honing your impulse control fundamentally transforms the quality of your decisions. Instead of reacting hastily to circumstances, you gain the ability to approach choices with a calm, rational mind. This means that you're better equipped to assess the pros and cons, anticipate consequences, and align your decisions with your values and long-term objectives. When you're presented with a challenging situation, improved impulse control enables you to respond thoughtfully, considering the bigger picture and the potential ramifications of your choices. This can lead to more innovative problem solving, better conflict resolution, and ultimately greater success. Strengthening relationships. The effects of impulse control extend into interpersonal relationships. When you're able to curb impulsive reactions, you're more likely to communicate effectively, listen attentively, and empathize with others. This improves the quality of your interactions, whether they occur in personal or professional settings. In personal relationships, improved impulse control can lead to less conflict, better understanding, and more meaningful connections. In the workplace, it fosters a harmonious environment where collaboration and teamwork thrive. Advancing in your career. In the context of your career, impulse control can be a game changer. It allows you to remain composed under pressure, make strategic decisions, and navigate complex situations with poise. These qualities are often distinguishing factors that propel people up the career ladder. Additionally, your reputation as a thoughtful decision maker can precede you. Colleagues and superiors are likely to respect your ability to stay level-headed and make sound choices. Over time, this can open up new opportunities and pathways for career growth. Personal fulfillment. Ultimately, the impact of mastering impulse control extends to personal fulfillment. As you consistently make decisions aligned with your values and aspirations, you'll experience a greater sense of purpose and contentment in your life. The confidence that comes from knowing you can manage impulses and make thoughtful choices adds to your overall well-being. Practical exercises. Now it's time to roll up our sleeves and implement some practical exercises. These exercises are designed to help you strengthen your impulse control gradually. Remember, like any skill, impulse control can be developed and refined through consistent practice. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful tool for building impulse control. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice enhances self-awareness and helps you recognize impulsive tendencies as they arise. As you practice mindfulness, it's important to remember that it's not about judging your thoughts, but acknowledging them. Delayed gratification. Challenge yourself to delay gratification in small ways. For instance, resist the urge to check your phone immediately when you receive a notification, or wait a bit longer before having dessert after a meal. These small exercises in patience can strengthen your ability to resist impulsive desires. Goal setting and planning. Set clear, achievable goals for yourself, both short-term and long-term. Use SMART goals. Develop a detailed plan outlining the steps needed to reach these goals. When faced with impulsive decisions, refer back to your goals and assess whether the choice aligns with your objectives. This exercise fosters a sense of purpose and self-control. Role play and visualization. Imagine scenarios where impulsive decisions could lead to unfavorable outcomes. Practice mentally stepping back from these situations, considering alternative responses, and visualizing the positive consequences of making thoughtful choices. Journaling. Keep a journal where you record impulsive moments or decisions you wish you had handled differently. Reflect on what triggered those impulses and how you might have responded more thoughtfully. Journaling helps you track your progress and learn from your experiences. Seek external support. Share your journey with a trusted friend, family member, or mentor who can hold you accountable. Discuss your impulse control goals and ask for their encouragement and feedback. Having someone to share your progress with can be motivating and help you stay on track. Be sure to choose someone who will support you without shaming you. Gradual exposure. Gradually expose yourself to situations that trigger impulsive reactions, but start with lower stakes scenarios. As you become more comfortable and confident in your ability to control impulses, you can tackle more challenging situations. Remember that building impulse control is a process that takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and don't be discouraged by setbacks. The key is to practice these exercises regularly, integrating them into your daily life. Over time, you'll notice improvements in your ability to make more thoughtful decisions and navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and composure. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb Podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.